YouTube, what the crap's going on? Welcome back to the Byzantine Empire, which is going to be under the head of our character here, Mr. Basileios of the Byzantine Empire. We have a new wife here. Our first wife, unfortunately, Basilisa, died in the first episode, and we have a new one here with us. She's a dishonorable villain, which makes her perfect for this game. You know, we need the drama to unfold, and having a dishonorable villain for a wife is really just part of Crusader Kings. Now, I've had a lot of fun playing this game. I want to keep playing it. I streamed it last time, and I'll probably stream more of it in the future, but occasionally I'm going to record episodes like this. If you all missed my stream, the video on demand is up on my channel. I suggest you go check it out, especially if you're new to the game and you don't understand the mechanics. At the beginning of the stream, I did a bit of, explaining the different mechanics of the game. If you haven't seen that yet, you'll probably want to go check that. You don't have to, but it'll probably make things make a lot more sense. Just a quick rundown if you're new on this one. Basically, it's a dynasty simulator. We are playing as a character of the Byzantine Empire, and it is 904 AD, and I am working under the objective to reestablish the old Roman Empire of ancient times. And so we are working on that as of current. And when we last left off, we had just finished some wars. It looks like I need a new chancellor. Let's see who we have available to us to appoint as a chancellor, and we'll make a pick here. If I sort by the best diplomacy skill, which is what's needed for a chancellor, one of our vassals pops up. He's also one of our knights. So our son, Prince Trajan, could go in here too. There are some powerful vassals who would like to have this position, and it would be one way that I could get them to hate me less, but they're terrible with the job. I'd really rather assign someone here who's good at it. This guy likes us a little more than some of these others. He is a vassal, and he'd be quite good at this diplomacy thing. He's a bit of a hunchback, but again, having all these colorful snowflakes in the game is just going to make it that much more interesting for us. So let's assign that. We have a hunchback knight. That takes some skill, man. It's like that dude from the 300 movie. It's like they gave him a horse and sent him into battle. Here, let's go ahead and assign him to the position. Some of my powerful vassals aren't going to much like this. Let's actually see. We do have some factions against us right now. There's 3 members. And this is probably the guys who don't really much care for me. Faction member. If we're not working on swaying one of these 3, we should be. Yeah, we are. This guy was one of the members of that faction. So we are working on swaying him. Hopefully that'll work, and we can help keep the power down on these factions. This one has 4 members, but it's just peasants. There's a bunch of different peasants in different counties. We can't do much about that. Well, I mean, we probably can, but I don't know how to. I'm still learning a lot about this game as well. Let's hit play. I'm trying to remember where our armies are at. We had an army being led up here. I thought we disbanded all of our armies. I'm going to hit the disband. Disband our armies, hit play. That should get our income back to normal, which it is. And so, Basileios finally had some good wars. He was a good military leader, and it's like he finally... Oh, we did manage to sway that guy, so fantastic. Let's pick a new target for our sway scheme. He likes us a little better now. Let's hit our factions. Yeah, he left this faction. That's good. That was a good play. We should probably work on trying to sway one of these guys next, so that we can try and get them out of this faction. We've got a pretty good chance of success here, 85%. So we're going to start that sway scheme. Let's see what else we can do right now. We can create some titles. We do have a lot of gold. This may be a good time to create some titles. We created the Kingdom of Thessalonica, and we can take a look at that right here by going to the kingdom titles. So you can see we created the Kingdom of Thessalonica. We could make the Kingdom of Hellas official, or Nicaea, Anatolia, Pontus. Let's look here at these ones closer to home, like say Nicaea. Sure, claimants. Let's create this title. It gives us some prestige. Cost a lot of gold, but Should be alright. Oh no! No! My son has cancer? Man! And we're getting pretty close to death here too. This is not good. Oh boy. Alright, let's send for the physician. Come on, physician. I need you to work a miracle here. Oh, this is bad. You know, we will pay what we gotta pay to get a good physician here. Apollonius is... let's see what his stats look like. He's pretty learned here. It's 16 learning. This other guy's not near as good, so let's pick Apollonius here. Alright, it's time to decide how to treat Konstantinos' cancer. Well, I'm fairly certain a simple tincture would suffice. The choice is yours, my lord. Be cautious. Do no more than what's necessary. A safe treatment might lessen the symptom temporarily, but it has few risks. A risky treatment might have great outcomes, but could also lead to worsened symptoms and permanent injuries. If we don't treat at all, which obviously he's not going to like us for that, we could let him decide. Let's let him decide. It's a little bit risky, but I mean, it's going to be risky regardless. Man, this is crap. Who's next in line? Probably Prince Leon. A cowardly planner versus a fearless blackguard. Boy, that's great. That's great. So, hey, look at all these guys. Spineless paragon, cowardly lackey. Man, we're doing great with our kids. You can tell they've been educated by us. Oh, man. Things could be better. As far as our holdings go, yeah, we're the holding here. I'm going to build up this castle a little. Put some extra stuff here that'll give us some extra tax income. Let's construct some hill farms. Formed an alliance with junior neighboring war lost. We've got some other cash. We've already got some farms here. But can we improve this? We can. Or no, we can't, I guess. It's a temple grounds building or it's upgrade. Oh, we need to upgrade here first. Commander promoted by Marshal Du Theodros has been showing off a promising new recruit. He may not be of as noble stock as you, my liege, but on my name, I swear that loose dent, whatever, someone you would want on your, it's an I, not an L. I don't know how to pronounce that. It was someone you would want on your side. So we can recruit him to our court, or we can order him out of our castle. He's got some pretty decent prowess here. Definitely seems like someone we'd want to bring into our court potentially here. Let's start upgrading some of our holdings here. Since we have all this gold and we're done with Theodosian walls. Hagia Sophia. We can actually upgrade this, but it takes a lot of gold. Greek culture does not have the barracks innovation. Greek culture hasn't the battlements innovation. Can put some farms here and gain some extra. Ooh, look at this one. Manor houses. It's got a nice bunch of taxes we can glean off of that. Alright, so we've spent a little bit of our cash. I'm going to sit on plenty just in case we get in a big war all of a sudden where we need help. Let's see what our, I think we're the head of Greek culture, if I remember right. So here's the Greek culture, Greek innovations. Cultural head is us. And the current fascination is a Casus Belli. I feel like we should probably maybe do some work on this barracks and stuff. Oh no! Man, our wife and now our... Ah. CK3. Why do you do this to me? Konstantinos was my... Oh. Folks, feel free to go into the comments and leave an F for Konstantinos. We barely knew him. He didn't even get a chance to take over his father's crown. I thought it was too old to be surprised by the cruelties of this world. Yet I never foresaw having to experience the death of my own son. It's my only hope that he is now spared the suffering I must endure. Crap, it's gonna hit our stress level too. This is unfortunate. Didn't drive us over the edge though, fortunately. We do need to get something to keep our stress down a little. We're close. Let's go to decisions, and maybe we should have a hunt. It'll drop us 48 stress, cost some gold. Go on a hunt. Try and forget our troubles here. Ah, that's frustrating. What we got now? The Kingdom of Nicaea. Hunt, felling beast. You would think it a creature from myth, perhaps a god disguised in animal form. It was the largest boar I'd ever seen. Even after the beast was wounded, the chase lasted half a day. It's still an imposing sight, lying dead before me. Alright, we have two choices. Its head will look beautiful, and our great hall, that gives us hunting trophy, which extra prestige. Or it shall be a trophy for my daughter, and then Claudia gains 30 opinion of us. Prestige. I mean, we're getting pretty old. I don't know how much our prestige is going to matter because it dies with us. Let's just give it to our daughter. Okay, well, hopefully this hunt was good there. We got a nice trophy for our daughter. Returning from the wild. We return home invigorated and we gain some prestige as a result. We do have quite a bit of prestige. We're getting nice progress here, though. We did pretty good. I think considering that I was at the helm, I think things went pretty well. Pretty well. We need to sway this guy, because he sure doesn't like us either. He's probably going to be a member of one of these factions. This one has 4 men. Oh, no, never mind. We're good. He is about all we can do. Vassals who cannot join factions. We're working on swaying one of these characters. Did we actually... Oh yeah, we did sway him. This is good. Let's change our sway scheme now and pick another one of these characters. Abandon that one. Factions. Let's keep swaying these people. They keep joining up. Keep making them like us a little better and try and keep ourselves out of some kind of vassal war, which I'm sure would be extremely unpleasant. So we have a lot of wars that we can potentially declare here. Kingdom titles. Found a holy order. Hold on, let's pause it and see what this is all about. Watch my character die while I'm looking at it. There can never be too many warriors dedicated to defending the true faith. I will honor God by giving those who would serve a home in arms. A holy order of your faith will be founded. But I think my faith is the wrong one, if I remember right. You become the order's patron. You have to hold a kingdom or an empire. You have a barony or city or castle that can be leased out as the holy order's headquarters. Your level of devotion is devoted servant. But I'm pretty sure that our faith is polytheism here, yeah, which is not what we want. Because I accidentally, in the last episode, I wasn't paying attention, and I accidentally switched faiths in order to reduce stress. It was a big mistake. We need a new Spymaster. Let's see who's got the best skill. This guy doesn't like me. He's my vassal, and he's got good skill. If we put him in here, it'll make him like us a lot more. He's not a powerful vassal, but still, it'll be one less vassal that we have potentially working against us. We are going to need to sway him, though. Not going to be good to have a Spymaster who doesn't much care for me here. Let's see. We're working on swaying some other vassals right now, but let's go ahead and dump this guy for now. Let's abandon that scheme, and let's try and sway our new Spymaster. We've got a pretty good chance of succeeding. All right, what else do we got here? Titles, a lot of wars. We got some prisoners. Any good ransoms here? Not really. Oops. Do it for a hook, or let's just grab some gold. I'll go ahead and ransom out that prisoner. Not really worth a lot, but we'll let him go. Guess I'm feeling nice, except for that other person who was in prison. I guess I wasn't feeling very nice to them. Pyros died. Oh, no, that already happened. We already replaced him. Pyros was a guy who didn't honestly much like us anyway, and I think he was the one that had been the inbred adulterer. It's come to my attention that some local commoners are moving to Nicosia, the capital of my Spymaster, Count. Locals newly settled or not, praising me can surely do no harm to his perception of me. Take this gold and make sure you're heard so we can gain progress, or it's not worth it. Let's gain progress. See if we can speed that up. Notable guest has arrived. Trained leader. Faction created against me. Let's see. How many factions do we have against it? Good gravy. Bunch of members here. This is one of the guys that we're working on, though, so if we can pull him out of this faction, that'd be good. There's 3 members here. Some of these guys probably don't like us because I switched religions. I don't know entirely. Like I said, when my character dies, and our new heir is Isaias Macedon here, my grandson. That's interesting it goes to the grandson. I would have thought it would have gone to like the next of kin, but I guess not based on our law. Let's see what he looks like. Educate child, appoint a ward or guardian. So right now let's have him be our ward. Do a little bit of educating. Let's see what his skills look like, at least at the moment. He's bouncing ahead in martial, but not good at much else. Army maintenance, minus 15%. That's actually really nice. Alright, so we gained that martial perk. How old is our character, by the way? We are old. We are 70 years old and still kicking. That is pretty impressive. We actually, in the last episode, almost had another son. We had a knight improved. Well done. So our marshal is doing some good work there. There's places that I would like to conquer. And maybe, I almost wonder if we should go start searching for some secrets in some of these places and see if we can... Oh, another empty camp. Jeez, our marshal just kicked the bucket there too. We could give this powerful vassal a marshal position and he'd be pretty good at it. And this would probably get him off our back a little. Yep. That probably helps with the factions. Yeah, that definitely helped. Seems like one of them's gone and this one doesn't have as many members anymore. Yeah, great, great. So we're working on swaying one, and now we've got one less guy there. Faction targeting us disbanded. Perfect. Theodorus died, so this is working out fairly well. A misunderstanding. Let's see what happens. It seems my diplomatic overtures towards Count whatever have caused a major misunderstanding. I've received a letter which makes it clear that he thinks I've been pursuing a different goal entirely. No! That sucks. He's gonna lose 10 opinion. Ends my sway scheme? What a bunch of horse crap. Bunch of horse crap. Listen, you. How much does it cost me to pay this guy? Alright. We could pay him 100 gold, but it's only 13. You will be... we can't sway. Because he's irritated. Well, maybe we can give him money and he'll be a little nicer to us here. Council. Send a gift. Alright, we died. I knew this was coming anytime soon. So 41 years we were on the throne. So definitely an impressive run for Basileios, or however you say all that. The Byzantine Empire has found peace in Christ's embrace at 71 years of age. He died of old age. A charming man. Yeah, see, I'm so charming. He became famous for his elaborate feast and grandiose balls. I don't remember having any balls, but I sure did go to a lot of feasts. Basileios Isaias ascends to the throne, merely 12 years old. He will need to rely on the council during his first years of rule. Alright, so we're going to continue. Maybe we should have murdered him so we could appoint as one of my other kids. We need to choose someone for him to marry when the time comes, and we need to choose wisely here. So let's pause the game and think through this. There are some Greek ones we can do, which would give us a potential alliance with some of these counties. Not a bad thing to have, because eventually our children might gain claim over them. Slovenians. Does anybody have any like cool traits? We got a dwarf. Club-footed. I think you can go over here and toggle on filters, traits, inheritable. Yeah, so we can see the different stuff here. Hail, quick. And see, this would pass to our kids. Amazonian, a huge boost, but this lady would be a lot older than him by the time they could actually try and have kids. Comely, beautiful. She would be way too old as well. Scaly and pretty? I mean, that is just something else there. Lover's pox. Excellent. That is exactly what we would want. I feel like we ought to pick a younger wife form. There's some of these that have comely. 44-year-old. Yeah, probably not. Probably not what I had in mind. We could put an age in too, like maximum age. No, it doesn't allow me to just type something in. Here we go. That will settle it down some. It's the Croatian girl here, but she also has wheezing. The Armenian. That's if we want to pick up some of these inheritable traits. We don't necessarily have to go down that route. We could kill all the filters. She's a bit older. A cousin! Ooh. Sounds a little scandalous. So we could marry him off to the cousins. We could still go to the age difference and just see what that does. Keeps it within 5 years. Greedy, content, and trusting. Spindly? Eeh. I don't know. Oh boy. Choices, choices, choices. Shy and sadistic? That's just interesting. Some of these aren't really of noble birth, so that would be probably not as helpful. Got some Franks that we could be married off to. Croatian. Maybe I'm just being too picky here. Maybe we should go with the ones that were at the top originally. But it's a member of our family, so probably not good. I'm assuming that can come with downsides as well. Got this one that gives us a potential alliance as well. She doesn't think much of us at the moment. She's got decent martial prowess here. She's got a couple of titles as well. Let's, also a spindly. Whatever. Let's send the proposal. See if it works out. So we are betrothed. Excellent. Neighboring dynasty head changed. Let's kind of check a few things here. We are Orthodox again, which is going to be helpful. And as far as culture head is Duth Theodotus of this dude, alright? So we got to rely on him, unfortunately. And he doesn't much like us. We have almost no prestige here. Fortunately, we still have some income, but it's not near as good as what it used to be. We don't have an available spouse to help us with the kingdom, and our patriarch does not like us. I don't guess we can do any scheming right now either. We can gain some opinion off of him by going down this route. I may go ahead and send this dude a gift too. Just so it's a little better than what it is. Well, I don't know. This is an interesting trade here. Don't have a ton of factions, but this dude really hates us. There is no swaying, apparently, that we can do at the moment because of our age. Let's see. Low control in counties. Brissus and Barrow. Not endorsed by our patriarch, which we're working on. We're heir to inherit some titles. Can imprison criminals. Vassals expect council positions. This is interesting. These counties we don't have much control in. I guess because we're new or something here. Let's increase our county control. Okay. This guy's pretty good at what he does. I'm thinking might put him to work, see if he can help improve relations with all of our vassals. Has a claim on the county of Napoli. Man, I really want that. That would be cool. Oh, I think we lost our claim on Salerno. Crap. Byzantine Empire. This is you, Byzantine Empire. So we are heir to it. Let's take a look real quick at our house. The dynasty is insignificant, but we're close to being noteworthy. See, Prince Leon has a title. A lot of our other characters don't have titles, though. See, we have a title, he's got a title. It really depends on our living leaders. How come I can't move the screen here? There we go. These guys kind of did a branch off, but they're still there, and I think we get some credit for this. We need more leaders, though. 6 of 6. We could gift some of our holdings here. So see, we hold this, and we hold this. We could gift some of it off to one of the children of Basileios, whatever his name was. It's possible. I don't know whether that'd be a good plan or not. I'm actually, like, there's a lot of things that I'm just less than familiar with here in the game, so I wouldn't know exactly how to handle it. I'm going to try and gain better control of this county. It's probably going to take quite some time. Faction targeting us disbanded. This is good news. This is good news. We do not have any factions working against us at the moment. Whenever I see my bully, Sicinios, he's come up with some new way of tormenting me. The time he threatened to stuff my head out the hole, out of the hole in the privy wall. He scares me, but what can I do? At least I'm getting very good at hiding, so we can gain Craven. Maybe I could get him hanged for it, or arbitrary. What is arbitrary? Makes us better at... Oh, jeez. Gain stress a lot faster. I don't like that. What the heck does Craven do to us, though? We lose Martial and Prowess? Eesh. I hate that, too, though. I hate both of these, but we're stuck with it. Guess I'm gonna go with arbitrary. Temple Grounds. Culture has them. We don't have the right innovations to build up any more of this stuff. That's frustrating. All right, above a domain limit. So let's pause it real quick. We hold this county. I think we could gift the title, though. Let's go into our court. We need a court physician. And then guess courtiers. Do we have like our family? I need to find House Macedon here. Open the dynasty tree. Prince Leon has wouldn't hurt to give one of these guys a title. Trying to remember how we grant a title to them, or if we can. We can grant it to him. We can grant him this title here. There we go. That should give us, you know, more for our dynasty as well, because we have more living leaders who have titles. So we'll still keep working on our low county control. We've granted that off to him because we can only hold 5. And if I remember right, domains, so the ruler's domain is a collection of holdings they personally own. Domain limit means that the rulers have to rely on vassals. Domain limit determines how many holdings you can legally have. The domain limit is affected by many things, such as your stewardship, succession law, and the tier of your primary title. Okay, alright. Just trying to remember exactly how that stuff plays in. Let's hit play here. We've still got a number of years before our character really even grows in here. Education focus. Let's see who's got the better experience here. That guy's got 18 learning, this guy's only got 9. So Zacharias is quite experienced. It's gonna be pretty costly. We're still making decent income though, so we should put it to use. Get a new Varangian guard here. Our education... I don't know why we're educating on stewardship. He's not that great at it. He's actually pretty decent at intrigue. Let's maybe have an intrigue-focused character. The Macedon dynasty is known far and wide. Excellent. The never-ending torment subjects me to has got to stop. He teases me mercilessly, pushing me around and humiliating me. This cannot continue. It's time I showed him who he's messing with. A martial challenge. Possible outcomes. I teach him a lesson or we gain the trait wounded. Well, we gotta try. I teach him a lesson. Ha 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 ha. He stops bullying me. That's right. And we're working on intrigue, so I'll probably have this guy murdered later on. A little bit of murder. Never hurts. I mean, sometimes it hurts, especially if it's directed towards you. We lost our claim on, or no, we didn't lose any of our claims on Salerno. This is all still part of our empire here. Again, making decent income. We are the county holder here. A secret exposed. Count Isakios has accused Isidoros, son and heir of my vassal Count Isakios, of having committed sodomy. Oh, uh-oh. God will judge the sinners, okay? We don't tolerate this. Well, I mean, not right now, at least. Maybe later. You never know what's going to be going on. Our faith kind of demands that we do something about that, so I will. Busy constructing these mansions here. I want to see if we can get our income back up. We had a really solid income going, but we also had more help because we had a spouse. And I hate that we can't do any sway schemes or anything here. Kind of leaves us in a helpless position, it feels like, at least. Our betrothed here. Break betrothal, request claim, arrange marriage. Could send her a gift, make her like us more before we get married. Having our wife not hate us is probably not a bad thing. Du Dijam has been pestering me for a long time. Is this turd? Many of the other children listen to him, and he uses his influence to turn them against me. I cannot get him to stop no matter what I do. He's the worst. No immediate effects. He became our bully. Great. Another bully. Right when we got rid of the last one. Why is it we get bullied so much here? What's with all the bullies here? Come on, Paradox. Faction created against us. Peasants. Peasants! Our army size and total quality has dropped considerably. That's unfortunate. But that's also because our last leader was a absolute hoss. With us working towards intrigue, then it's going to be a little different how we play things. We're going to need a good commander to work with us at all times, and hopefully we can use our intrigue to maybe scheme our way into some new holdings, like little murder, you know, stuff like that. Ruler sent the gift. Don't really know what else to do right now other than we're just kind of waiting for ourselves to become old enough to take over the reins. I don't know when the coming of age is. Family house, Emperor 14. When is the coming of age? Does that have to do with like the Greek culture? Tribal, early medieval. Holy sites. Well, don't got a lot of choice but to just kind of sit around and take it, so going to be a little slow for a little while. In fact, what I could do is I could play ahead a little bit until our character is ready to take control, unless, of course, anything crazy happens. This may be a good place to end this with the death of our previous ruler, and now trying to bring ourself up to being of age, which is kind of cool. If we do come of age and we're fairly healthy, we have a lot that we could accomplish. I do want to take one last look here at House Macedon again. Just kind of see how many folks we have with titles. So see, we have the title to the Byzantine Empire. Prince Leon is the county, Zerkovo. And we've got Augustus here with a county of his own, county of Kalliopolis. And we can now grant titles to others if we so chose to, but having these titles in the family tree is helping us gain renown. All right, gotta keep the house growing. But like I said, I will catch up with you all sometime soon. I really don't know how to play this. I might have to go like do a little bit of work and see like how to play as a younger character, or we're just kind of waiting since I've been hosting your Chancellor for several weeks. He has helped me truly see the splendor of your realm. Excellent. He's gonna gain 30 opinion of us. That is good news. So that's some good work by our counselor there. Nice work, Antonios. Keep it up. Yeah, we're not gonna do this yet. Just wait a little while. Try and get him to like us more. Good thing is like I said, we're sitting on a bunch of money. We can continue to try and maybe improve things in our holdings. We can't improve the temple, unfortunately. Castle. Same thing. We don't have the tech to upgrade some of these anymore. Could construct a new holding. I wonder if we can construct a new holding here and then gift it. Gain 100 piety. Wrong type of holding. As a feudal ruler, you may not personally hold cities. You will have to grant the holding to someone after construction. Interesting. What did our Spymaster discover here? You've learned non-believer secret. He's one of our knights. A bold atheist. Could blackmail him. I wonder what's a weak hook. Now we got a weak hook. Take that, buddy. I may be a kid, but doesn't mean I can't blackmail you. Alright, I'll see you all next time. We're gonna stop for now, and I'll play some more Crusader Kings soon. Hope you all enjoyed it. Tell me what you want to see in the comments. HeirofCarthage signing out.